Hey, I have a question. Does your husband or wife give you the silent treatment when something doesn't go their way or something goes wrong? Do they just shut down? No explanation, no discussion. They just give you the cold shoulder. They will not speak to you no matter what you do. Well, and then this could go on for days, days and days, and then when they do talk to you, well, you should have known what you did, and you should have known how I was feeling. Listen, if this happens to you, you're not alone. So in our next video, we're going to talk a little bit about it. I hope to see you over there. Have a great day.
Supporting sabotaging. Don't know if you've ever been there, but you're working hard, you're bringing home a paycheck, and suddenly the money's gone. You don't know where it went.
And the power gets shut off.
Hey, they were supposed to pay that bill. They said they paid that bill. They promised me they'd pay that bill. And the money's gone. Local casino. Hey, that's sabotage.
Guys, I'm a cheapskate. I'm not going to go to no casino.
And she's not going to sabotage me. But
well, it's us. Because if I don't pay the power bill, exactly. I'm going to be sitting here without power too. Right? Homegirl needs her power. Okay?
Yeah. So, supporting, not sabotaging. Working together, not against each other. Same thing. Same situation. That's working against one another. That makes no sense. You want to be strong. You want to be together. You want to have a future.
And I'm not saying it's bad for you. You got to do you, boo. But if you're going to be together, you're going to share a bank account. If you can't trust your partner enough to share a bank account and you're married, I've got questions. If you guys don't share a bank account, I drop me some comments. I need to know why. Okay? I don't know, maybe you're working out some things. Maybe somebody was addicted to spending.
Maybe you were sabotaged, and that's,
ooh. Yeah, and you don't trust it. You don't trust. And it's not necessarily you don't trust your partner. You just don't trust.
And
been there.
Right? And that's what we're talking about, is if you can work together, say, hey, look, I have trust issues because this happened to me in prior, and
I have an example.
So,
okay. Yeah. So basically when we first got together, my prior relationship was really toxic, and just, it was abusive and toxic and all the things. When we first got together, he would give me his card, because we weren't like married yet, but he would give me his card to go buy groceries while he was at work. So I would save the receipt, so to let him know exactly how much money I spent out of his account. And I would tell him everything. Like, I went here, I had to go to 2 different stores to buy. That's how I was for a long time. And then he just looked at me like I had 3 heads. Like, what is wrong with you? I don't care. I told you to get what you need. I was not used to that. That was like beyond my comprehension at that point in my life. So that's an example too of working together, not against each other. Build them up. Don't tear them down. Proverbs 14:1.
The wise woman builds her house, but with her own hands, the foolish one tears hers down. This is just talking about how you build your partner up and you're not tearing them down, because words matter.
Sarcasm can destroy faster than shouting. Constant criticism drains a man dry.
You try and pull him down to make yourself feel better. Instead, be honest and say, hey, I'm feeling really low today. And allow the man to help you through the hard times. This is climbing a mountain together, not separately. You are each holding an end of the rope so that you can get to the top. You're not fighting each other. You're not pulling each other back, holding each other down, throwing one to the ground. This is not a competition. This is a partnership.
And you really need to lift your husband up. Let him know that you appreciate him and encourage him. And if you have something to say, make sure that you take him in private. If he hurts your feelings, or if he just blatantly does something that you don't like, just take him aside and say, look, that really hurt my feelings. And then tell him why it hurt your feelings, explain it, so he don't have to figure it out. I hurt your feelings. Okay, tell me how. You don't want to embarrass him in public. and you speak belief when he's discouraged, because everyone gets discouraged. Your husband's going to get discouraged, and let him know everything's going to be okay. We lost our house. We're gonna be okay though, because we have each other.
That's right.
And we're gonna make it through this. But we don't have a place to live. Well,
but it'll be okay. We have people that love and surround us. We have family. We have our lives, and we will make it through, just like we do in every other situation. If you're having an argument or something, please don't do it in front of the kids. Take it in the bedroom.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Get it away. They don't need to hear it. They don't need to see it. They don't need to be a part of it. They don't need to worry if mom is crying, if dad is screaming.
Now I get frustrated and I raise my voice. I am not perfect, but kids are so precious and so delicate. And whatever you instill in them right now, and whatever you show them right now, they're going to grow up and they're going to be a reflection of you. So if y'all are fighting and terrorizing each other and busting the windshields out of cars and just tearing the other person's car up, or busting through a gate, or whatever it would be with the kids in the car, drinking while you're driving, get help. Seriously, get
Most
help.
definitely. So show love through action. We've spent a great deal of time on both of these videos talking about respect and honor, and one of the biggest little things that help so much in your relationship is being courteous to one another. And it's real easy. It really is, to show love through your actions, just by being courteous to one another, remembering each other when you need to. So in Titus 2:4, as a matter of fact, it says, then they can urge the younger women to love their husbands and children. So
we went right back to showing your children how to behave
one another
and love one another.
Right. Showing your kids the right side of things shows them what they should expect from a partner in the future, what they want out of a partner in the future. If you're showing them constant bickering and fighting,
And chaos, and
that becomes the norm. That's what they accept, and that's what they will go on.
They will seek it.
If you show them understanding, love, working together in unity, sacrificing for one another, and being there, holding on to each other and showing each other love and courtesy, and common courtesy, which is not so common. It's amazing. Those kids, they go looking for it, and things are better in their relationships just by watching the parents live. So love isn't passive. You can't just sit here on the couch, do nothing, say, "Hun, I love you. Can you grab me a beer?" You put in effort.
It shows up.
It shows up. That's right. In your loyalty, in effort that you make, and in grace that you show one another. That grace can come in many forms. I think I brought this up already in earlier in the video, where my past is haunting me in some regards. I'm going to need your grace in order to work through this, to conquer it. So you're going to have to give me a little bit of room to make a little bit of mistake during this, but know that if you point it out to me, I will try harder each time to get through this and to make this work. When Kim and I got together, she rubbed my bumper in a parking lot. When she came in, she was so scared to tell me, and she came in with tears in her eyes. I'm like,
we're talking about Susie. She's a 1999 Dodge Ram 2500 diesel. Okay.
But she came in, she was scared to death, and
I
she
was
said,
devastated.
she said, "Well, I wrecked the truck." I'm like, "You wrecked the truck? No, it's still out there." She said, "Yeah, but I scratched the bumper or the fender." And I said, "That's okay." She's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, it's a pickup truck. It's supposed to get scratched. It's not a showpiece. It's a work truck."
Now listen, before previous relationship, that would have been a 3-day silence. That would have been so much chaos.
And this is where grace comes in. By understanding the fear that she was showing me, by understanding the pain that she was in, just coming to talk to me and tell me, and the courage that it took for her to open her mouth and put that out there. I mean, there was no way that I was going to come down on her for a scratch on my pickup truck. There just wasn't. That is extending grace when grace is needed. It's understanding the pain that they're feeling, helping to pull that pain out and to help them get past it so that things are better and you become stronger in such an easy situation. That was an important discussion that we need to have in grace. Love shows up in choosing your connection, even when emotions are low. Finding that low point and helping to lift them up.
Well, the mountain's really a good,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Working
The
together
valley.
to climb the mountain.
So you're down here in the valley and maybe some sadness and some depression or just that old crap, man. Old guilt. Old, I don't know, just old stuff. But I know I can tell when he's down. And so when he's in that valley, and it's like I could be in the valley too. But that gives me encouragement to go up that mountain and not alone. I'm taking with me. We're going together. We are going, what's that called when you have that hook and you hammer it in there, toss it up and do another one? I don't know what that's called. Mountain climbing maybe?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
so
is
we're going to go
mountain climbing.
climbing a mountain because we're going to get to the top together.
The other side of it is simply remembering when you're at the store, either one of you, and you're there grabbing something, and you walk past something that, they like just grabbing it, throwing it in there, just to prove that you were thinking about them while you were there. That kind of thing, it means a lot. It means more than you know. It makes me feel important. You actually thought about me while you were out there shopping. You saw something you knew I'd like and you brought it home for me.
That's why we have so many Snoopy cups. Or we did have.
We did.
We did have.
Yeah.
They disappeared because everybody likes Snoopy. He's a cool
It
guy.
matters more than you might believe. Your small actions towards your husband can raise the level of joy in your relationship. The smallest things. It's amazing. And, I am so guilty of this. I feel like I don't think about Kim enough when I'm out there, but I try. I do try.
Well, you're focused. You usually, when you leave the house, you have a plan. And you have laser sharp focus. I don't have that. I have squirrel focus.
But I do when I'm coming home at night and I'm stopping by, I'll call her and say, hey, do you want to cook tonight? If not, what would you like? And instead of just running to the restaurant, picking up whatever she had last time, I'd rather ask her. I feel like that's more respectful. And
But I usually get the same thing every time.
but my offer is there.
I love it. Yeah, it's really cool because sometimes you want something different. And he always asks me. I don't know if anybody else gets this. What do you want for dinner? That is the most stressfulest question in the world. I don't know why, but it's so stressful. But listen, guys, you've been wonderful. We've got to end this, and
We will have one more part. It's what
we have a bunch more parts.
Well,
But
okay.
yeah,
The next part.
the next part 3. Stay tuned for part 3.
What God expects from both.
This
Okay.
is a good one. It's going to be on fire. Get your Bibles ready so you can look up some of these scriptures. I'm going to do better about putting more scriptures because, we talk about the scriptures as we go along, but I don't have them. Now, if I can find them while I'm editing my video, I will go ahead and put the scriptures on the screen so you can look them up. So we're going to close. We're going to say thank you very much for being here. And if you found any value in this nonsense, I guess, or everything but the scripture is nonsense because we just...
This is our opinion of through what we have learned and through what God has taught us and what we have experienced. It's not perfect. We're human. And God doesn't expect us to be perfect. And God doesn't expect every relationship to be perfect or even perfect in one day to the next.
If he wanted perfect, he wouldn't give us free will.
But what he does want is for us to stay together, hold on to each other, and pray. Pray daily, pray hourly, pray minute to minute if necessary, in order to, be stronger and work together. We thank you so much for watching.
Hanging out.
We ask that you would hit subscribe, like, and help us out.
Love wins, and God bless you all.